I really appreciate everyone's input regarding this discussion. We have a wide range of responses, which really helps to strengthen and support what we talk about in the class. So in this case, we are looking at the philosophies of marketing strategy, so production, sales, market, and societal marketing orientations. And going through them, I'm just thrilled with the variety and the dead-on accuracy that you have regarding your understanding of the marketing orientations. So let's take a look at a few. And if I don't choose yours, it's not because yours wasn't wonderful. It's just I don't want this video to be too long. So in our first one, and I love the interaction, extra points for the interaction. Being able to talk about Costco, and they do have a market-oriented business, but I think they also have the production orientation. One of the things Costco does in order to bring significant low prices to people is they will work with distributors on wholesale pricing and take the chance that it's something that their customers would want. So the product itself sometimes is brought in without looking at the firm itself or the organization at Costco itself. They're more, hey, let's bring this product in and see what happens. And usually they get some good results because people enjoy that unexpected element at Costco. I don't know exactly which company that we have multiple conversations regarding dairy products and a company or companies that are sell these products. Sorry, the phone rang. Okay, where was I? I do have to agree that the companies, pretty much all of the local companies that are making products based on dairy goods are all market focused. And I really appreciate how they all tend to do a lot of community involvement to test flavors and to try out new things so that they can stay with that market orientation. So very nice. I like that. Plus, they make yummy things. Let's see. Serena, love this. Huge detail, but you are so dead on, and the details are so important here because you were able to show how the different viewpoints mattered in the sales process, and that was really cool. So it looks like you did end up with Walmart. I just bought a riding lawnmower, and Walmart won as well for us because of the price. Haley brings up some interesting items working as a golf shop merchandiser. And similar response to my son-in-law who runs the new golf course in Napa. And you're right. Golf items are luxury items. They are extra. They are not mandatory in order to be able to function within the game. So getting people to make those extra purchases is very difficult. And given the expense for golf clubs, whew, yeah, that's really sales orientation. So I'm curious, and I'd like to explore this further, especially when we get to the sales segment of this class toward the end of the term, is what are some of the things that you do, Haley, in order to help people get comfortable with making that high dollar purchase for a club or something of that nature? Instagram, interesting, yeah. I do like the new feature. I don't do much with Instagram, but more so because I really am bad at taking pictures. But I agree, you were dealing with what they had, and by having everything in the same shape, it made it easier to be able to store information because all of the information was stored at the same size. So by changing the option, it it creates a strong or a bigger storage footprint, but it's worth it in order to have more satisfied users. You're right. Let's see, Kyle, I know that you're working with lawnmowers as well. I used to sell photos years and years and years ago. I used to sell photos for Sears Portrait Studio, and I had to be very package oriented in what I sold. Definitely a sales orientation, not a market orientation. Here's the pictures. Please buy them. Yeah. Javier, oh, production orientation for Everton. So correct. They don't have exactly what you need, but you don't get, you have to special order, you have to wait. Yeah, it's very frustrating. Let's see. I do agree that Apple has a market orientation and that they listen to customers as they come out with new versions of items. But I also think they have a production orientation because their primary products that they sell are pretty much standard. Here it is. If you're an Apple fan, you'll buy it regardless. So, as an example, the tablet computers, the iPads, they don't have, or at least the original versions didn't have a USB port. And Apple didn't care at that point. I don't know if the new ones have a USB. So the first thing that PC formatted tablets did was make sure that they had USB ports in the tablets, and they marketed that convenience and made sure that we listen and respond. And then finally, with the Kirby vacuum, oh, $1,500 vacuum. Wow, that's just really intense and scary. I grumble when I paid $100. Hopefully they've had it for a long time and it's worked, but that is definitely a sales orientation that was unfortunately proved to be very effective.